everybody, it's your girl Meek. Welcome to Meek's Bottom Line. I got a portion of my crew. I have NOOP, Noop. We have Rocky G and Cousin Rocky. What's up, fellas?
What's happening?
What's happening? Happy holidays to y'all.
Same to you.
Yeah, we missed last week because the Eagles didn't play the game against Washington last week because of COVID. So we're gonna go back to last week and how great that game was and how excited we were because that game was so great. It looked like Jalen was on the same page and the coach was on the same page and he was running and all that good stuff happening. And yesterday, that first half almost gave us a heart attack.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Somebody stopped watching because he couldn't take it. He had a small asthma attack, but he made it through. He didn't watch the second half. I left him and I said, Kevin, you won't believe it. By the time I got upstairs, we had 19 points.
I was actually at the game yesterday.
You was at the game?
Oh, Sunday, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yesterday, yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday. I know the days go by so quickly, don't they?
Yeah, I was working the game clock, so sometimes I'd go down to the game and I actually work the game clock for the Eagles.
Okay.
So I was at the game.
Like, it's so funny because
it was a lot of booing in the first half. I tell you.
Run the ball.
Yeah.
The ball.
Everybody was saying. I was saying like, what do you? I didn't understand the game plan early. I didn't understand the game plan.
Like strictly just like pass the ball a million times, and as soon as again they started running a little bit, it opened everything.
The game changed quickly.
Why do you think that is? Like, I don't understand. It's almost like he's defiant on not running the ball. And everybody knows that's the whole key to our winning is running the ball. And then the second half, it was all good, even though he still passed. You know, with most teams, the first 15 plays are like scripted. So that's what they worked on all week. And I guess when they're putting the game plan together, they're going to go with those plays regardless of what they think. So,
and some of them there, it looks like, but you had drops, you had fumbles.
You did have the drops. You're right about that. Yeah. It was three drops early.
It was ugly.
3 drops early, then it was the fumble, but they got it back.
Right. And some of the stuff was there, but still, like, you know, Jalen Hurst just seems like a quarterback that you just got to get him in rhythm. Like, run the ball a little bit, get him in rhythm, short passing. He has to get in rhythm first. Let him run around, let him get hit, you know, stuff like that. So.
And those were some ugly thrown balls. I mean, really, you just look at him, you just almost cringe while he's throwing those balls. Like, you just know it's going to get intercepted. They are not thrown with accuracy or, you know, they don't even look catchable. And you were looking at him like, what the heck is going on? Run the ball.
And I know being there live, the one thing that was really clear was that the Giants quarterback, Jake Fromm, was clearly outmatched. Like, he couldn't do anything. He didn't look like he was going to do anything. So it was almost impossible for them to lose that game yesterday. Them two quarterbacks they put out there yesterday were disgusting.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is too, like, they beat them how they were supposed to beat them, meaning the Eagles.
Yeah,
like,
crushed them.
For a team that you want to see like climbing or, you know, striding is what they say. Mm-hmm. Like, they beat both of the teams the last weeks like they were supposed to beat them. Like, a good team beat a bad team. Like, they really handled them too. So, you know, we take some positive out of anything. You know, they are a dangerous team, you know, potentially going to the playoffs. That's one of the teams that you don't want to play if you're going into the playoffs. A team that's on the on the up.
Especially the way they can run the ball, because they can run the football. So that's a problem. That's a real problem. And then something else that I noticed at the game yesterday, that dude, Jordan, what's his name? Jordan Mailata or Maya? That dude is a giant.
He's a man.
I couldn't believe how big that dude, seeing him live, I couldn't believe how big.
Big guy.
Yo.
I love it.
They need to run the ball right behind that dude, man.
I love it.
They're saying they need to design some running plays for him.
Oh, my God. Dude, that dude, man, oh, man.
Oddly enough, you know, they got him from
rugby,
like rugby football. Yeah. So he's used to He's
Yeah,
faster.
he's aggressive.
Came from Australia or something.
He came from Australia.
And on the go ahead,
No,
honey.
No, I was gonna say going back to what Rocky was saying about a team, you want to be afraid of playing because they on the up climb. You gotta remember who we were playing though. Like, can you really judge according to those two teams?
Yeah, most definitely. Because that's what I was saying initially. I was saying that if they barely beat those bad teams, then okay, then you like, okay, well, they still
Right, they smacked them up though.
they smacking them up like a
Yeah.
good team to smack them NFL. Now they still NFL team.
Yeah.
Right.
Even if they is,
Yeah.
was it I mean the Redskins, what, 2 games prior was on a 4-game winning streak. So and they beat the team. So yeah, it's still the NFL. It's all about game planning, but
it's almost it's concerning to me
how they should have beat them. They didn't barely beat them. They beat them.
Yeah, but we can't not score in the first half. If we played any other team, like what are we gonna look like playing a caliber
That's
team?
my point.
We're not gonna. I mean, it's so funny about the Eagles. Where last week we were like, oh, they look great, and then this week they reminded us that this is a team that is in their rebuilding phase. Jalen's not like we're not really ready for the playoffs. We're gonna get to the playoffs probably. But like my hopes are not like we're gonna go far in the playoffs because I just don't think we are ready. I don't think Jalen's ready for that. Like if we played somebody other than the Giants and then Washington and the teams that we played before, we're in the poorer half in the season. We had a easy second half of the season. So
I think next week in Washington will be a good matchup because they'll have pretty much their full team back other than Landon Collins, I think. So I'm sure they're gonna play them tough. So that may be a good barometer because especially the game gonna be on the road, which is where the Eagles are going to have to go first round of the playoffs. So if they can go up in Washington and smack another team up, that's a good start.
Yeah, but Washington's smacking each other up.
I know. They was throwing punches last
night. They have their own issues. I mean, really.
I thought that was interesting. Yeah.
And just some numbers. Jalen in passing was 17 for 29 with 199 yards. In rushing, Jalen only had 7 yards, and I'm good with that. Like I don't really want him. He needs to pass the ball and just let somebody else run. Really, I'm glad Boston Scott had 41 yards. Jordan Howard had 9 carries, 37 yards. Miles Sanders before he left, and he's not playing next Sunday because he does have his hand. Had 47 carries, 45 yards. So it was good. And Devontae Smith just, he's our future. He's our future. And Quez Watkins got involved. So he did spread the ball around. I am happy about that. Goddard, Howard, and good old Lane Johnson. How was that? Did the crowd go wild?
Crazy. They went crazy down there. He scored. I was like, wow, that was a good play.
Yeah,
that was a good play.
Stud, man. He's a stud. Them guys, MC Slam, and like they are real stud. They real receivers, man. They go get it. They go get it.
And just a short note on the Dallas Cowboys who whooped.
Yeah, I don't know what the Redskins was doing last night.
50, nothing much. 56-14. That wasn't.
Yeah, they kind of rolled over early in that game. So I don't know what to make of that because Dallas hasn't been playing really well lately either.
Well,
so
probably
it's hard to judge that. Now they got the Cardinals this week, so they'll get a good test.
Yeah, they are division champions, and if anything, confidence builder, that would be it. So kudos, not really. Blah 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 blah. But I'm no hater. You know what I'm saying? I'm no hater.
That is right.
My husband's definitely not feeling well. He's short of words today.
Yeah.
He was quiet.
He's just supporting his wife. Good job, baby.
I'm glad they won though, because I was like,
he really did have. He didn't watch the.
I don't understand how they could do the stuff they was doing. Like, why would you start off your first 3 plays passing, and you see where it's getting you?
Nowhere.
It wasn't ready for whatever reason. sorry, Noob, I didn't mean to cut you off, but just watching, I don't know if they wasn't focused. The drops, the fumbles, the almost interceptions, it was kind of crazy. But the bigger point to everybody was, why wasn't they running the ball? Like, why didn't you come out with your strength, which everybody thinks is the strength anyway? You didn't run the ball until you got it back the second or third time or something like that. I was like, oh, wow. And then Sanders broke off a big one right away. Boom, like 10 yards.
Right.
Only to show that when you run, what the outcome.
It tires the defense. I mean, there's other reasons why, just not just because it's better than Jalen's inconsistency in passing, but it's getting that defense tired and just finding openings, and it leads to so many other opportunities. I just don't understand. Yeah.
It is.
And then the add-on Rager and what's going on with him and special teams.
If he didn't break that run, I would have been like, he's still in.
It was brutal.
I was about to call him the Ben Simmons of the Eagles.
That's
he
what
don't
we were
never want to
wrong,
return the damn ball.
But he let the ball fly over his head. Seriously, I said that was Ben Simmons.
A real cool, I guess, good point to touch. Well, a good thing to see, despite that game being that they struggled so much in the first quarter, is that it seemed like the third quarter they came out with urgency. It was sense of urgency. Everything turned around. Defense, all special teams.
In all actuality, it was.
But you knew it was going to happen on defense first, all right? Because Fromm couldn't throw the ball. Fromm was terrible. So I knew it. We were up in the booth talking about the turnovers. This is going to be an interception or some kind of sack fumble on this kid. Mm-hmm. I was surprised they let him throw the ball that much. I would have been just letting them try to just run the ball and punt. That dude, he was bad. When you looking at it live, you can see he didn't have a chance.
That was his first game, right? That was his first game. Like, he looked like every bit of a rookie that's fresh on the field. He was just there. He was
so so that's what I figured the defense would kind of make a big play like they did the interception and even the other interception. So they had that coming.
Mm-hmm. And just for some numbers on our defense, they had 2 sacks and 5 quarterback hits.
Pressures.
I can't understand my handwriting. I need to write a little slower. Okay. So there we have it for the Eagles. And of course, next week we're at Washington, and then we're coming home to the link for our final game before the wild card with Dallas Cowboys. Bring it on, Rocky.
Yeah,
Are they going to play?
That game going to have some meaning too.
Are they going to play? Are they going to play that?
It's going to have some meaning. Yeah, because I believe it's going to have some meaning where Dallas is going to be playing for probably for that second seed.
Yeah.
And which, if you get the win in the first round, you get another home game. So that is important. So I think
you're right.
Yeah, they're gonna be playing for something.
Okay. All right.
The only way they won't is if the Rams lose. And when I look at the schedule, I don't think the Rams gonna lose the game.
Yeah, they won last night. All right.
Yeah, they won.
There's some good. These games have been so good, except for the Steelers. That game. Oh, poor Ben Roethlisberger. He's wrapping up his.
Yeah, career. I think it's over for Ben.
Yeah, I think he's done too.
Yeah. Should we have a moment of silence?
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I lived there for 10 years. It's all good. All right. So let's move on. And just as a note, we have someone else joining our team who won't be on every week with us, but he will go back when he's a younger guy and bring him to the mix, talk about the draft and college football with us. So somebody else to our team. All right. Oh, that's great, Meek. Oh, that's great. Good job.
I
thought you were going to tell us the name or something.
Deron.
Tell us about him a little bit. I was waiting kind of.
22, and he's got his specialties in the draft selection and picks and what's going on in college football. He can talk about pro football as well, but I don't want to crowd our scene too much, because sometimes 6 people can be a lot, but we can join in. He can join in like on a day like today, and it'll be all good. Okay.
Well, good. Very good.
The merrier.
I know, babe. I'm almost finished.
I
So
know,
let's
it's all good.
okay. So Sixers versus Boston, and that's not Boston green, that's Eagles green. Just saying. They played Boston. Can I tell you that was the best game that I've
was a
seen
good
the
game.
Sixers play. I mean, it all came together
Oh,
last.
the other night.
Yeah, what was that? Last Tuesday, the 21st. So, oh, that was a great game. Just to see us finish a game strong. Joel Embiid had 41 points. Tobias had 25. Seth had 26. Maxey didn't play. So it was just Drummond didn't play, Shake didn't play, Niang didn't play, Korkmaz didn't play, and Maxey had a bruised ankle. That was when we played Boston.
Oh, Boston. I was gonna say last
Right. No, yes, I just had to go backwards because we haven't talked since then.
Yeah, they played Washington the other night, right? Yesterday.
Yeah, Washington the other night.
We played
they lost to the
Boston,
other day.
then the Hawks. We lost to the Hawks
Oh,
96 on a jumper by Embiid, which Seth Curry could have taken that shot. I'm just saying, Seth, it's an open shot.
You dished it to the open man. Man, I'm not. I don't think that was a bad play. Listen, if you look at it afterwards and see JoJo open or Curry driving, trying to take a shot, I probably would have wanted the ball going to JoJo because Curry is weak driving. Now, if he had a pull-up jump shot or a standing still three-pointer,
I'm just scared of all the playing now. He's playing a lot of.
What you say?
No, I said I'm just still scared now. JoJo's playing so many minutes early in the season, playing this many minutes. I mean, he has to win games, but I'm just
you got to.
Yeah, and he stays on the floor a lot. He's so agile. But did you see him last night about the fight? The player from Wizards. Oh my goodness! It was like it was good. I like to see that aggressive play. But we did win. We beat the Wizards 117-96, where Joel had 36 and 13 rebounds. Tobias had 23, Maxey 13, Curry 11, Korkmaz 14, and we needed Korkmaz's 14. Yeah, put in some really crucial jumpers in that game. So, and you know who I'm impressed with? Matisse Thybulle. I mean, I know how much we talked about Ben Simmons' defensive play when he was playing, but what you say, Rocky?
I said, yeah, we don't. Defensively, we don't miss anything once he plays those minutes, like once he's in those minutes.
Yeah, if he gets the start and roll, he has to, or he doesn't have to start, but he need to get the minutes. Yeah.
He needs to get.
You hear his daggone agent trying to petition for him to be in the All-Star game?
Because of his defense. I don't know. He gotta be able to. If he can hit an open jump shot consistently, he would be an All-Star. I mean,
I say the same thing. He needs to get my vote. Hey, look, you play both sides of the ball. I mean, it's defense and offense,
Well, he's not playing at all.
I got me confused.
You act like he's playing.
I thought you said Thybulle.
No, Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons' agent.
Oh, no, I'm not.
No, I thought you said Matisse Thybulle agent was trying to petition for.
They are actually trying to petition for Ben Simmons to get voted into the.
But mentally, how they gonna do that? He mentally can't. That can't even function right now.
Exactly.
Wait, we were looking at you guys like what?
Oh yeah, because I think maybe it skipped or something, but I thought I heard him say Matisse Thybulle, and then he started talking about the All-Star game.
We transitioned so fast. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my bad.
Look, y'all might have just was surprised that I even mentioned that, right?
Well,
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that too. Stop.
That's the latest I heard of him because I can care less. But when I heard that, I found it very amusing.
Yeah, that is pretty damn funny.
It's very funny because we haven't seen him.
Yeah, they're saying, so what jersey would he wear?
0. Good for the points that he scored. Nothing. He gets nothing.
That is terrible. That is a mess. Man.
That's a mess, and it's disgusting that we're still talking about him not playing and whatever. So tomorrow we play Toronto, and then on Thursday we play the Nets, the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie might be out. Kevin Durant is questionable.
He may be back. I think I saw something because they kind of changed the protocols for those guys now. The ones that's vaccinated don't have to sit out as long.
Right. Yeah. Well, these teams are really like scarce. They're signing people. We signed Miles Powell for that Boston game
And who
on emergency. Yeah, and it was somebody else Kevin saw that was a new.
I was on a 10-day contract. I forget his name.
Yeah, it's like a
on
10-day
the
contract.
G League. Remember.
What was
Yeah.
his name? Well, they just signed him. I'm talking to my grandson. He know all
Oh,
the
see,
transactions that's
Yeah,
going on. Said somebody Johnson. Who Johnson?
Yeah,
Tyler Johnson. Tyler
that's him.
Johnson.
That's him.
what was his name? What was his first name?
Tyler Johnson.
Tyler Johnson.
Yeah.
So
My grandson knows.
these teams are definitely struggling trying to make a roster. And we actually had our game against New Orleans was postponed because they didn't have enough players.
Right.
So yep. So that's our wrap up. We did pretty good. And we got a couple Pro Bowlers. Not to go back to the NFL, but
Why not?
I can't remember.
You got big play.
No, what it is Jalen's gonna
Darius
be
Slay.
Alternate.
alternate.
Yep. Good.
Yeah,
good.
Big Play, and we got Kelsey.
Yep, Kelsey and Big Play Slay.
Yep, Big Play Slay, Kelsey. We got Jalen as an alternate. Actually, I think we got a few alternates actually. But I just know that was one of the big names. Hurst has 10 touchdowns rushing, and then he has like I think 16 passing or something like that. So
Yeah, he's doing something that nobody's done before. Something.
he has like almost 800 yards rushing.
Yep, 1,000.
1,000 yards rushing. So yeah, he has almost 800 yards rushing.
Yep.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
He should go be in the Pro Bowl. There you go.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
he's
work.
balling.
Put the work
He's balling. I gotta give it to him. He's balling. Well, one thing I believe about him, like I said before, I don't think you can shake him. I don't think he gets rattled.
Right.
I think he believes in himself big time, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right.
he's gonna keep making plays. If you keep a game close with him, you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be in trouble.
Well, good for him.
As
He's
we
gonna find a way to score.
better receivers, like as we get better receivers, that confidence is just gonna go up and up and up and up. Like that Devontae Smith is like they're both helping each other's progression so much.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of
out there. You know why I say that? Because like it seemed like almost every play he looking when he passing the ball, it seemed like every play he looking for Devontae Smith to throw him the ball.
as he should.
10 to 15 times a game for a rookie. That's a lot for a rookie.
Yeah, as he should. He should be looking for that boy.
Devontae has made it clear that he can catch the ball, and that's the important.
Yeah.
No matter if it's around his knees or jump in the air.
But he made that big sideline catch against
Yeah,
Washington, which is
those
then he
drag
did
toes.
the other one yesterday. I was like, damn.
Yeah, the agility is there. That's you.
He's good. He's good.
That's you. That's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful
He is
thing.
legit.
Yeah, he is legit. Yeah, he's looking legit. Just stay healthy, young fella. Just stay healthy.
Yeah, because these guys are hitting. They are hitting hurt. So, all right. So we got something to look forward to.
Hurt, but it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, broken hand. He should be all right.
Yeah, there goes the NFL. But you know what? I was really rooting for Boston Scott to get a little more playing time because I think he makes a difference. And
But he's gonna get it now.
Yeah,
He's gonna get it
Howard has
now
that
that Miles is out.
too.
Yep. Now that Miles is out, so kudos to Boston Scott and Gainwell and Rager. At least he got some accolades yesterday. So
Yeah, probably
he's more on the positive side because we don't want anybody's feelings hurt for booing.
Well, I'll tell you, when they announced the starting offense, so when they got the Rager, it was almost like everybody else, they were screaming and yelling when they caught Rager. It was like, laughing. I said, boy, the crowd is tough, boy.
Yeah. Well, that's something you should know when you come to Philadelphia, whether it's basketball or football. We gonna boo you. You do something crazy, we are going to boo you.
Yeah, we pull no punches. The Philly fan does not pull any punches.
We wear our emotions on our sleeves. So
you know why? Because we ain't win nothing. We haven't been winning nothing.
We won a Super Bowl a couple years ago.
Been that
That's
long.
not too far in our past, Rocky. Come on.
You know, that's 2017. We want more. A big city. We want
See, that's the problem right here.
You want
That's the
every
problem
year.
right
I
here.
already know.
We want one every year.
Yeah.
whatever.
That's the problem right there. The expectation. Well, thanks for joining us. We got so much to look forward to. Hopefully, we'll be talking about the Eagles in the playoffs. And guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on our page. We are up to 60 subscribers. So, you know, we're getting there. We're on the road to 100, and I'm pushing it. I'm gonna make some changes with the set. And we're gonna move forward and really get our name out there a little bit. So
Okay.
all right, go Meeks bottom line. Thanks, fellas. Talk to you next week.
So
See
next
y'all.
time.
Peace out.
Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year. Absolutely. New Year.
All right. All right, bye.